First up is incumbent Clark County Councilor David Medore. Welcome, David.
Thank you.
Please give our viewers a minute or two of your background, education, employment, family, political experience, anything you'd like to know, have the viewers know about you personally.
Sure. Well, first of all, I've been raised in the middle of 8 kids. You learn how to get along, how to negotiate, how to be able to contend, and basically that life is about relationships. All my family is alive and well, and I'm very thankful for them. They taught us responsibility, work ethic, honesty, all of those, courtesy. When a woman comes into the room, you stand until you offer to sit down, then you sit down. Those values are part of our nature, each of us kids. We are problem solvers. There's 5 of us boys, 3 girls. We're problem solvers, and we believe that it's our responsibility to do something about the world around us and in our capacity when it's our skill set and our ability to do so. I'm married. In fact, we just celebrated our 39th anniversary, and I have a loving wife and 3 wonderful grown daughters and 5 grandchildren, 1 more on the way. I love being granddad and dad. I'm a private business guy, started a business in our home in 1979. It's grown to be 130 some employees. We design and manufacture here in Clark County, export to the world, been debt-free all along. And we have also an outreach center in our building that we provide the home for about, well, dozens of nonprofit organizations, and they make their home in our building at no cost. They serve people. So we care about the community. How do you know? Not by what you say, but what you do. So let me just explain how that connects to county representative. Our business has been doing very, very well over the years, and especially during the recession years, because we've been debt-free. That's opportunity time. When people are laid off, we have the opportunity to hire them. When in 2010 and 11 and 12, things were doing really bad in Clark County. People were hurting, businesses were closing, and we were the last in the state when it comes to jobs and economy. They used to call our regional economist Dr. Doom, because he truthfully forecasted the future. Get used to your new future. You're going to lag the rest of the state. That's your future. And I thought, it doesn't have to be that way. We can fix this. We just need to get the government out of the way and encourage pro-business and pro-citizen policies. So I created a vision for the future and say, well, here's all the problems, because I'm a problem solver, that are basic to our county. And here's the solutions I would propose. If this is your vision, then I'm your guy, because if you elect me, I'm going to do that. If that's not your vision, vote for the other guy, because I'm your wrong guy. So people said, that's our vision. They elected me to get it done and fulfill those promises, solve those problems. And within 18 months, we're able to basically get everything done on the list. That's why my theme is promises made, promises kept. Do what you said you were going to do. Within months, it took 6 months to get the pro-business policy in place that says, you want to build in Clark County? Good, no cost, because you're going to be contributing every month to revenue that's going to lighten the burden for everybody. And within 2 months of that happening, which was June of 2013, Clark County went from last in the economic race to first ever since. We lead the state. We're number 1 of the 39 counties when it comes to jobs growth and economic growth. That is business sales booming. Have you noticed? So policies make a difference, and business friendliness makes a difference. And it might not stay that way with the new leadership, but I want to restore those business friendly policies when they take them away, because they're in the process of doing so.
So when we talked the other day, you emphasized the important role citizens play in running the government.
Yes.
Not deferring citizens' decisions to county staff. You used the growth plan example in that. So tell us your thinking about the roles citizens, elected officials, and county staff should play in running government, perhaps using the growth planning as an example.
That's actually a great question, because I picture the county as a ship or as a car. I'll use the car analogy. When there's 2 very opposing, very much different views ask for the job description of a county representative. This is a citizen representative position. My view is that we serve at the pleasure of the people. We are their voice. We listen to them and say, you know, when you say something, then our job is to listen and go to bat for you. We are on your team, pro-citizen. And the other view says, you know, you elect me, I'll say whatever you want to hear, and I'll do the opposite after I get elected because I really don't believe in truth. And so if you don't believe in truth, you don't believe in lies, you don't believe in deception, and you can say what you want. And then you govern to rule and overrule the people. And who's at the wheel in that car? Well, the people are supposed to be at the wheel, and they designate their citizen representatives to steer the government where it's supposed to go. Well, the other view is that, well, you know, government knows best. Big government knows best. Get the citizen representatives out of there and have surrogates of the government there who now they're just going to rubber stamp and say, you know, government knows best. Just we defer to them. They're the professionals. So it's government by the professionals versus government of the people. When it comes to the private property rights, though we just reapproved a policy that was just ruled to be illegal. It was so bad in 1994, it was ruled to be illegal. The citizens brought a suit to against the county. The county fought them. The citizens won on every single count. And the court ordered the county to fix it. The citizens said, okay, we'll give you a chance to fix it. The citizens were trusting, thinking, yep, they'll fix it. Well, the staff ran out the clock and didn't fix anything. And now we've just implemented that same policy to lock up the rural lands, and the excuse is, oh, it's the state doing it to us. It's the GMA, the Growth Management Act, forces us to have, you know, take away your private property rights. And that's proven false because we see so many of the other counties have so many more private property rights. It's legal. We don't have to strip the people of their rights to use their land.
Do you expect more lawsuits regarding this new growth plan?
There's already a citizen group, the same one that won in all the counts back in the 1990s. They're already in process of meeting the county in court, and it really has, the question is, there's always lawsuits when you have a comprehensive plan. That's a big zoning map for the whole county. The question is, what side is the county government going to be in court? Are they going to be on the citizen side, or are they going to be on the big government controlling side? Well, we got a 3-2 vote that's going on since January. And I'm in the 2. I'm on the citizen side. And the citizens are going to win this case. So they're going to get their private property rights back.
You referred a few minutes ago to this fee waiver program that you were instrumental in implementing a couple of years ago. Briefly, I think you told me the fee waiver is on an upcoming agenda.
It is.
Can you tell us what the fee waiver briefly has achieved and at what cost?
Sure. We thought it was going to cost $3 million to prime the pump to get Clark County working again. So when we implemented the policy that says, you want to build in Clark County? Good. No cost. Because the businesses they're the economic engine that runs everything. They provide the jobs, and they also provide the revenue. So we decided we're going to get the deterrence out of the way so that the entrepreneurs, the business owners, can make a decision to say, you know, this is the time and this is the place, because of all the competition communities that are out there, Clark County is the most business-friendly community out there. So businesses, when we got all of the deterrents out of the way, we streamlined the process and we said, you can keep your startup cash so we won't strip it from you so that you can have enough to actually build your business.
So has it achieved what you had hoped it achieved?
Oh, far more than I had expected.
And there's data to demonstrate that?
Because we didn't know, it was really kind of an experiment. Can you unleash free enterprise and you hope that it will take off? Will it? Well, that's why we collect every month. The staff collects all the metrics, and we publish it on the website, and our regional economist every month publishes Clark County in comparison to other counties. And the facts, people say, oh, it doesn't work. Really? Broad generalities informed by your own wishful thinking? No. Let's look at the real facts and the actual metrics. And that shows Clark County, we have achieved more than 20,000 new jobs, more than $400 million every year for these businesses that have built since then.
Sorry to interrupt, but in 30 seconds or so, could you help the viewers distinguish between you and your two opponents? What sets you apart, briefly?
Well, the job description. Citizen representative, government representative.
That's the difference.
That's the difference.
All right, David Medore, we thank you very much for being with us today.
My pleasure. Thank you.